So today we're looking at the brand new Nuphy Halo75 V2. Nuphy was nice enough to send this out, but as always, it's an honest and transparent review. I've purchased 4 of these keyboards, and I reached out to them, was like, hey, purchase 4 of your keyboards, and I really would like to see that next version. If you're in the market and thinking about buying a new keyboard, make sure you stick around for this. And if you're in the market and you're thinking about upgrading your version 1, I'll answer those questions too. So the polling rate for this thing is crazy, and it's also a crazy range because the 2.4G as well as the USB-C wired gets up to 1000 hertz, while the Bluetooth version gets only 125 hertz. But if you're a competitive gamer, you know that you're not going to play it over Bluetooth anyway, so I don't really think that's a deal breaker. As far as the battery life, this has a 4000 milliamp battery life. That goes from 9 to 91 hours with all the lights on, and that depends on your use case. But with all the lights off, this thing goes up to 307 hours total with all the lights off. So you got a crazy range of 9 hours with all the lights on up to 307 hours with all the lights off. I mean, and that's pretty sweet. So in my setup, I have it connected via my Mac via Bluetooth, and then I have it connected to my PC via the 2.4 dongle, and then I also plug it in using a USB-C cable when the battery starts to get low. Now the build quality on this thing is freaking phenomenal. If you look at this keyboard, the top part is aluminum and the bottom is ABS. The plate is palm, but all together this thing just feels really solid. At this price point, $129, it feels above its price range. The design on it looks clean and aesthetic, and this comes in multiple different colors. So there's multiple different colors that you can get for that, but look how clean and aesthetic that keyboard is. You have the homing bars or homing keycaps F and J. Now the picture, they also have one on the direction pad over there, on the directional. On the pictures on the website, they have it on a 5 as well, but that didn't come on this keycap set that I have. The keys that came on this stock were the Mac keys, but comes with extra keys for switching over to Windows if you're going to be using this on a Windows-based device. The switch in the back there, we'll switch it between Windows and Mac, and then there's also the power off, USB-C and wired functionality on there with the USB-C in the back. And that aluminum up at the top is a very nice touch because you can't really tell it's aluminum right away, but as you hold it and touch the keyboard a little bit more, you start to understand that is aluminum top case, and like you feel the kind of cold sensation on there. So I'm really liking that. I really like this side light here at the top there. That side light, when you're switching through the different modes, Bluetooth, etc., you can see that little light up and gives you kind of status indications. And the little halo switch there, magnetic badge there is like a chef's kiss of a touch there. It's really good condition. It feels good and solid. There is no crazy shake, as you can hear. The stabilizers and everything is solid in there. It has the Halo 2.0 light around the edges. They say this is a lot more brighter than the first version. You can use the Signal RGB software for this, or you can use the VIA QMK on this one to control the keyboard with both of those softwares. As far as the 6 different layers inside of here that helps with sound dampening, there is gasket mount, there is plate foam, switch pad, sound dampener, PCB foam, and a bottom silicone at the very bottom of the keyboard as well to help with that sound dampening. Now the version that I have is the iconic white, and it comes with the yellow lemon switches. On the website, I'll put the link in the description below. On the website, you can see the 3 different switches that come with this natively, and there's a sound test for all 3 of them. So if you want to hear a controlled sample of what the 3 different switches sounds like, then you can go ahead and take a look at that on their website. And then if you want to hear a sound test for this keyboard, let's do that now.
You can never sleep in traffic.
Okay, so let's look underneath this switch real quick so we can see the PCB here. And this PCB is hot swappable, 3 and 5 pin, and it has south facing RGBs, which is why you can see so much light shining up through these keycaps, because the light is facing you and not north facing away from you, for the best shine, you know, on your face. So this is awesome. And then you see this extra rubber padding here to dampen that space bar, along with this extra piece right here in the space bar to make it sound that much better when being used. It's very interesting kind of what keyboards are starting to be like in this price range. In the case of this particular keyboard, the Halo V2 by Nuphy, $129.99 is the price tag. And with this, you get a very premium feeling keyboard. Now, keyboards are becoming very, very interesting in 2024 due to the increase in rapid trigger, Hall effect, magnetic keyboards. A keyboard like this, even though it doesn't have those rapid trigger, adjustable actuation, Hall effect key, and magnetic switches, it still fits proper right in the smack dab in the middle of the budget to high-end keyboards. Because $129, although it may seem expensive for the average person's pocket, it's not an expensive keyboard when some of the top tier keyboards are coming out around $300, $350, you know, and not very much different than something like this, if not as good as something like this. You know, Razer released a keyboard that was their first mechanical keyboard, and it automatically came out at $229, and it was a jump and shake, you know, different than some of the keyboards that are in this price range, maybe with the addition of a little screen on it. And what I'll continue to say about this particular brand is that every keyboard that I've purchased from Nuphy, and now the one that they've sent out to me, I have thoroughly enjoyed. They're low profiles, and this is your regular, you know, regular style keyboard. I have their Air. I think I have 2 of their Airs, Air keyboards, etc. But this keyboard is super solid, and it feels so good. So yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you're new around here and you enjoyed today's content, consider joining below and hitting that subscribe button and joining the Cozy Coalition. And as always, stay cozy in that crazy world, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.
You tell me with the